no one should come telling me they're paying me 100
So
pounds. No. When it comes to
Alagas
the fabulous, you get value for your money. And that's why you don't see me begging for money on the stage. And this is one thing I want to say. People I've seen comments like they don't value Alaga compared to MC. For the amount of task an Alaga would do on your wedding day, I think they should be paid more, should be valued more, because they do the prayers, they do the singing. If I have to represent 3 tribes, I have to learn the songs for the 3 tribes. Ghanaian, Sierra Leonean, everything. I have to learn the songs, or maybe a few words, greetings and stuff like that. MC, when I'm doing MC, I introduce the ceremony, I call the first person for speech, father's dance, mother's dance, and everything. Alaga specifically, they're the ones doing everything throughout the ceremony.
So arguably there's like some form of like pay gap when it comes to, because I've seen clips as well, like not in recent times, but I remember coming across a clip once upon a time when an MC was kind of like, yeah, back in the day we used to charge £500, and I personally think it's wild anyway, knowing, so I don't want to talk about my own MC experience, but I think it's wild that that MCs can get away with charging about over £1,000. Do you and considering as well, when you actually think about it, just from like even just like with a corporate hat on, for example, Alagas have been in the game longer technically, because usually an Alaga tradition they're going to be like an older person. They've experienced life more. They've done this longer. I do feel like a lot more MCs, let me not get into age, but you know, I just feel like sometimes they're a bit more newer on the scene in comparison to Alagas, but there somehow is a disparity.
And I always tell people, you're paying me for my experience, not for the hours I do, for the years of experience. So they need to be valued more. So if I'm charging, for example, I don't know how much, like I said, the going rate there. So Alaga and MC should be about the same price, because they are comparing a wedding. They are hosting a wedding just like the MC is hosting a wedding. But the Alagas, they do more. And the MCs, they respect us for that. And that we do a lot more.
Well, I do think as well, I like one thing that I don't think a lot of people realize as well, as a Nigerian, I really understand that you guys also kind of manage the family drama behind the scenes that nobody else
before the wedding.
Nobody's even seeing
before the wedding, the family,
the friction,
politics, dynamics, and everything.
Which MCs they're not always privy to that.
And do you know how many consultation we have to have? Before COVID, we were doing physical meetings with families. But since COVID, we've been doing Zoom meetings. So even before the day, we're having meetings upon meetings. This is time. Time is money. So when it now comes to payment, no one should come telling me they're paying me 100
So no cutting corners, guys, okay?
No. When it comes to the fabulous, you get value for your money. And that's why you don't see me begging for